Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
I'm Michael.
I'm Sam.
And this is
Sis
Synopsis. So today we were thinking of keeping it light and airy.
Very light and airy. Mm-hmm.
Nothing too serious.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
So why not talk about
religion? It's Sunday, the Sabbath.
Sunday, fun day, the Sabbath.
Sunday, the Sabbath.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, just kidding. We're going to dive in deep, heavy.
We're going in heavy.
Yeah.
We felt like, hey, we were extra light last week.
Yeah.
And super fun.
We were playing games last week, and we're going to play a new game this week.
Aren't we?
And it's called How Do We Feel About Religion?
Yeah. Well, so...
yeah.
Background of
yeah.
Of us
Yeah.
was we were raised Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
Did catechism,
everything,
did all
First
the things.
Communion.
First communion.
I almost got confirmed. I was on my way. Yeah, I was gonna be an altar boy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know.
I mean, I remember that being my next step.
Yeah.
And was like...
Yeah, because you would be right after me to get confirmed and get your second middle name and all that.
And I just didn't want to, so I was like really happy that it ended up not happening. Well, so then we kind of paused religion, I guess.
Well, our parents divorced, and that's a big no-no in the Catholic world. Yeah.
Shame on you for that. To then we dove into
more the non-denomination Christian thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which felt better.
It did.
It felt better for sure.
Yeah.
It was less like, you're a sinner.
Yeah, everything was like shame and sin and fear with Catholicism, where with Christianity there felt like there was a little more hope and forgiveness and light, I guess, a little bit more in that area.
It felt like for me that Catholicism was more, everything was like out of my control a little bit.
Yeah.
To then going to a non-denominational Christian church, it was like, oh, I kind of have more of a say in how things go.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I guess. Mm-hmm. Just, I don't know, that kind of popped into my head thinking about it, but that's how I saw the two. Like, it was really heavy, and I felt like I couldn't control much, to then, oh, okay, I can maybe have a little bit more control, and I'm not like this horrible human.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. To then just stopped going to church altogether.
Yeah.
And then I got back into it when I was like 19. Kind of was going through my own stuff as getting out of high school, figuring out adult life. So then I felt I was missing something, and I assumed it was that. I mean, because that had been a part of our life.
Our entire childhood.
Our whole...
upbringing, everything.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, well, now I'm an adult, and, like, I get to choose, right? So let me kind of dive back into it. And did. Yeah. For many years.
Well, and when I became an adult, that's when I came out. And so for a little bit, I didn't think I was allowed. I didn't think I could go to church.
Right.
And then it was you that invited me and went right up to that pastor, remember? You're like, I want to know if my brother can be here. He's gay, and I want to know if he's allowed to be here.
Yep.
I was like, oh, damn, sis.
Well, because I think that's always been the hard part for me is, you know, in our American Christian world that we're now heavily living in, there's a lot of picksy-choosies, and I always struggled with that.
Totally.
And loved you and
Yeah.
have a relationship with you, that I was like, if he's not welcome, I'm not welcome.
Yeah.
Period.
Right.
Because we'll fight. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be fighting in church. I feel like that's a sin too, so
Right.
probably shouldn't. Frowned upon.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Well, and then that was a really positive time when you
Mhm.
had invited me, and because I was going through a tough time, and that was really good. And for quite a few years, you and I were ride or die.
Yeah, we were.
We didn't miss
Nope.
Bible studies, getting baptized, re-baptized,
Getting
like,
adult baptized.
yeah, all of that really. And dealing with the inconsistencies and seeing it as the human error.
Yep.
And putting that in its place.
Oh, yeah.
And being like having faith in the power above.
The power
that will see the flaws.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to not judge those flaws because the power above doesn't, so we shouldn't.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep.
So yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, it was a big chunk of time too.
A big chunk of time.
Many years of that.
Many, many years. Well, and even to changing churches.
Changing churches, yeah.
Like different things that guided that
Yep.
felt kind of gross. And,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
you know, I think in every church there's that. I mean, in any community, there's that.
Yes.
Take religion out for
Yeah.
a hot second. Like, there's always some...
One of my favorite things that every pastor I've ever met, and probably any priest too will have said this, is find a perfect church and show it to me and I'll immediately go there. You know, I've always loved that. I loved it then. I love it way different now.
Way different now.
In what we're going to transition into
Yeah.
in this conversation. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll tell you that change.
Yeah.
Well, so to then, I mean, yeah, we had been going to church, and I think always having our moments, you know, but putting that into the, human, that's, these are human beings, they're not our, who we're praying to.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right.
To then, really what shifted was the election.
Yeah.
And
The most recent
presidential
election.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, we just started to, I think our whole country started to see this shift in what, there's a division, there's dividing happening, and you really have to pick what side you're going to be on.
Yeah.
And what you're choosing.
Yeah.
To me, it wasn't you're choosing Democrat or Republican, religion, non-religion.
Yeah.
It's just right and wrong. That's really how I tried to simplify things because, you know, I think it got really, I mean, it's still messy.
Oh, yeah.
And there's so much truth and lies and fabrications to hiding to all kinds of different things that are happening. And I just have in order to simplify it is like, is this right or wrong? And that is my answer. There's it doesn't have to be this gray area. It's either right or wrong, and that's where I will always fall on what's right.
Yeah.
And so that going into our religion or faith, I mean, I never really felt religious.
Yeah.
I never felt that way. It always felt really more spiritual than it did anything for me. So I think that's what kept me in so long.
Yeah.
And then when the election happened, it was just, everything was in our face, I felt.
Yeah.
And it started to feel really gross going to church. I didn't feel you were welcome. I didn't feel welcome. I felt so much, just people not being there for the right reason, agendas being pushed rather than like what I believe faith to have been at that point, you know? And it just, me and Michael just looked at each other one day. We pulled into the parking lot and we were just like, we don't want to go in.
Yeah.
we don't want to go.
Yeah.
We don't want to do it.
We were in the car on the way.
We were, yes.
In the parking lot.
We pulled in and we were just like...
I don't want to go in.
And it was like...
Yeah.
We were happy. We both...
Felt the same way because we didn't know for sure.
Because I don't know. Did you say it? I think you... Did you
I finally said it because
Yeah.
I had been dealing with it for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was already struggling even when we reopened from COVID a little bit.
Same.
You know, when we... Because, like, during COVID, I didn't do any much virtual, and I really didn't care for it. And there was so much division during COVID as well.
100%.
And I think that was starting to, like, pull out those little pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we were as much back as we could be at that time, and then the election happened, I was like, oh no. This isn't who I am anymore. Or maybe wasn't ever, or I'm stepping into a new chapter. Mm-hmm. And the scary part was this was something that was really a part of our relationship that kept us together when things in our outside lives would feel rocky, and when we would help each other through things. That was also something that brought us together.
Yep. And
so it was really nerve-wracking to say, that's not me anymore, and I don't want to do that with you anymore if it is something you're going to continue. So that was so scary.
Yeah.
And so when we drove up there, I was just like, I can't pretend.
Yeah.
I can't pretend anymore. And the one person who needs to know that truth is you. And so I was just like, I don't want to go in there. And you were like, me neither. I fell out. I couldn't believe it. I just...
Well, it's funny because I had been feeling all these feelings, kind of not knowing how to navigate them.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. And maybe I did. Hindsight now, looking back, you know, it's been what we've known for so long. And so having to really, it's not unlearn, it's learn who you are.
Yeah.
It's like when you really start learning that,
yes,
who you are and
yes,
why you do what you do,
yeah,
instead of just doing it and being in this like hamster wheel.
Yeah.
Wow.
What
a perspective.
Yeah.
What a perspective. And it just, that moment you telling me this, or that moment when you said that, I was just like, I don't want to go in either.
Yeah.
Same. And we haven't been back since.
Yeah. And it's been great.
I cannot say how great.
It's been great.
The amount of great.
It's...
You know, and not saying that it was causing harm in my life.
No.
Because
it was holding our life back.
It was holding our life back.
Yeah.
Like who I am, you know, what I want in life, what's important to me. Just, I have opened so many doors. And not saying that, you know, faith or beliefs or religion that it's bad for everybody, but I think that it's a very slippery slope.
Yes.
From what I have.
And it's not that it's bad for everybody. There are bad things for everybody within it.
Correct. Period.
Well,
and that's any religion.
Exactly.
Because watch documentaries on all of them.
Any streaming service you'll find.
Yeah, on any streaming service, on any religion.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of craziness in there.
Which comes back to find a perfect religion and we'll drop everything and go.
Yes.
Because they don't exist.
It
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And because there's so much corruption, power-hungry, fear-based greed rhetoric around in all of them. Like,
and it's everywhere. Like, because that's even in corporate America.
Yes, all systems are built on that.
Systems are built on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's like, it's not an attack on religion. It's an attack on the system, because the system is what's created this.
We've talked about this before, that even just, if we're just talking about our own country, but generally, this is a generalization, so it's not, I'm not saying 100%, but pretty close, that nothing changes until humanity is valued higher than productivity.
Yep.
And we are not there yet.
Not
no matter
even
how
close.
advanced we are, no matter how our technology advances or whatever, until that switch changes,
Yep.
we're just not going to see the change that a lot of us are wanting to see.
Yeah.
And that it's the thing that we're going to have to keep fighting for.
Right. Forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Because it's... If there is one thing that we've known and learned through... Well, I'll speak for myself, at least in our religion, is that money is... Like, it talks about in the Bible how money is awful. And, like, how you're not supposed to focus and cherish or honor money. You know, so it's so interesting how, man, you know, greed is real. And they teach you that and how that is not being applied.
No.
in most of these folks who really claim to be
those faiths or those
those religions,
those labels,
and push that and really push that. So shame on them.
Shame on them.
Shame on them.
Yeah.
So religion
is fun. So we would love to hear from you guys. What you know, what was your experience? What's your story?
What's your journey?
Yeah, what is your take on religion and faith, and where are you at in your life right now? Where do you hope to go? What was it before?
Yeah.
You know, these are real conversations that we should be having. We shouldn't shy away from them.
No, they're good. I mean, this is our experience, you know, as human beings, and it's our journeys, and we have the right supposedly
speak on it.
Have the right
speak on
and
it.
freedom to believe these things, and so you know, I think we should, and we should be talking about them because that's
absolutely.
how we learn. That's how we learn each other's backgrounds
and progress and
become more open. I mean, travel and educate yourself in different cultures.
Yes.
Dive into it. You will be changed forever.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Period.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yay. Well.
Yeah.
I think that was good.
Yeah, I think that's a good...
We feel great.
We feel
clearly.
good. Hopefully you guys feel good. Or maybe we've left some feathers. Who knows? Tell us.
Tell us.
Hey.
We're open to hear it all.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, this has been
Sis Synopsis. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.